Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play NES. I'm Josh from OffhandGames, and in this episode we play 1942. One of the hits from Capcom in 1985. That would make this one of their first games, well before Street Fighter, Resident Evil, Mega Man. But they make some of our favorite games today. So let's go ahead and not pause the game, but get started. So already a top-down World War II shooter. There doesn't appear to be any music, which is sad because Capcom would then later go on to have great music in their games. The sound effects are very, very basic. This is an early NES game, so you can kind of forgive it for a lot of its audio issues. That was a nice power-up. We have double the shots now. Yeah, but it sounds like we're playing with a bunch of marbles in a bag. And screeching wheels on the floor. So we get a little bit of music there at the beginning of the round, but... then... I don't know, it's hard to tell if some of the sound effects in the background are supposed to be my playing or music, because there's a rhythmic sound. Kind of sounds like music. Anyway, enough about the music. This is a top-down shooter game. Music's not that important. But so far it's pretty basic. There aren't many alternate enemies besides these big green bombers. I haven't had to shoot anything on the ground. I don't think you could do that in this game. I just did a flip, and I think that was by pressing the A button. So maybe when you get into a corner, you can use that to get yourself out by flipping around, which is a feature that I would love to see in some of these bullet hell games that are out now. Being able to momentarily become invulnerable but not be able to shoot, I would be okay with that. They just all died when we got to the battleship. So we just have to fly from one aircraft carrier to the next. Do a celebratory flip. Turn back around, we've got another stage. Maybe that is supposed to be music, but it's pretty horrendous. All you have is the cymbal sound for a beat, and one beep sound for the notes. Or note repeatedly. I guess you go with what you can. Now, these green guys seem to be my only real challenge. The gray plane's not too hard to dodge. They sometimes bank sideways, but if you anticipate that, that's not a problem. But the green guys change on a different axis and rotate around. They're the ones to watch out for. This large one firing bullets. Really, just going back and forth firing seems to be doing everything I need it to. Now we got some yellow guys. What are they going to do? Nothing, apparently. Let's get another power-up. Unfortunately, did not give me anything better than I already had, so it's looking like there's only one power-up in this. So I think we've already exhausted all of the interesting parts of this game. We haven't really died very much. It's pretty easy. If we can make it to the end of stage 2 here. The enemies move so slowly that it's pretty easy to dodge them. It would definitely be your own fault and no sort of cheapness if you were to die in this game. This is I would call this an introductory top-down shooter for an amateur gamer, a novice, to actually get in to the genre, but this would only be an addictive arcade game back when it first came out. So many more interesting things have come out since that have sort of robbed this of some of its classic feel. I know this is one of the first games that a lot of people owned on the NES, and they really liked the graphics, and the 8-bit planes looked better than much of what they had seen in the arcade. but yeah, I'm not too terribly impressed with it. We got different notes at the beginning of the stage. Why can't it play better music during the stage? That's kind of a weird decision. Maybe they fired this guy and hired the guy that did the awesome electronic guitar music in Mega Man. Or the background music for Street Fighter. Those are awesome. Whoa, now. Guy came up right up underneath me. Dark power up. Oh! Well, damn. As soon as we get something awesome, we're gonna get a couple of wingmen, literally, get shot down. That sucks. I want more wingmen. So like I was saying, the graphics, impressive. I like how they just come tumbling from the sky. This is not bad as far as graphics are concerned, but gameplay is not enough to save it, not enough to bring me back to it. Replayability pretty low for me. What's the storyline? Well, all you have to do is say World War II and people will just say, oh, at this point. It's us versus them. Well, who is them? Everyone else on the screen. Did we fly off the right? No. For a moment there, it looked like I kind of flew off the left-hand side. Oh, man! See, now we have to go to that guy's funeral. It's the gritty reality of war games. I think we're almost at the end of this stage. There don't appear to be any bosses, really. Just rating your score on how many of the individual other people you took out. I mean, you're an ace pilot at this point if you're shooting down hundreds of other people. But yeah, so that's 1942. As always, thanks for watching Let's Play NES, and I'll see you next time.